মর্নিং ভিউয়ার্স, আজকে সেকেন্ড ডে। আজকে কি দেখা যায় দেখছি, সবগুলো বলবো। যাওয়া যাক, আজকের দিনটা ভালোভাবে এক্সপ্লোর করা যাক। টাটা। हेलो व्यूअर्स, आज सेकेंड डे है। हम विजय के संग हैं। विजय का गाड़ी ये है, हम हायर किए हैं और ये बहुत अच्छा है। हम लोग का बहुत मार्जिन करके पैसा का रेट बोलता है, तो रेट आप लोग निगोशिएट कर सकते हैं इसके साथ, बहुत अच्छा रेट देगा। तो इसका फ़ोन नंबर ले लीजिए आप लोग, ये अभी बताएंगे। और जब भी शिलोंग आएंगे तो इनको कांटेक्ट कीजिए, आपको बहुत बढ़िया घुमाएगा। विजय जी।
हेलो सर, थैंक यू सर। और मेरा फ़ोन नंबर है 9233141811।
হ্যালো, আজকে আমাদের ট্রিপের সেকেন্ড ডে। আমরা এসেছি আমাদের ফার্স্ট ডেস্টিনেশন, দ্যাট ইজ সুইট ফলস। জাস্ট সি দ্য ভিউ।
অসাধারণ সুইট ফলস, সত্যি এখান থেকে দেখে মনে হচ্ছে সত্যি সুইট।
এটাও আপনারা দেখতে পাচ্ছেন, এটা সুইট ফলস। খুব আনএক্সপ্লোর একটি জায়গা। একটা জিনিস এখানে মার্ক করুন, যে যেই লেভেলের ওয়াটারটা ফ্লো হচ্ছে, যতটা হিউজ ক্যাপাসিটির ওয়াটার ফ্লো হচ্ছে, ততটা কিন্তু জল নিচে দেখতে পাওয়া যাচ্ছে না। ততটা জল কিন্তু আউটফ্লো হচ্ছে না। যতটা ওখানে জল নিচে পড়ছে, ততটা কিন্তু আউটফ্লো হচ্ছে না। তার মানে ওখানে অনেকটা বেশি ডিপ ডেপথ আছে, যে কারণে জলটা কিন্তু ওয়াটার ফ্লো হয়ে এখানে আসছে।
ওই জন্য আরেকটা বিষয়, যে আগে ওখানে পর্যটকরা নিচে অব্দি যেত, এখন ওখানে অনেকজনের এরকম হয়েছে যে যারা মারা গেছেন বা ইয়ে হয়েছে, ওই জন্য এখন আর অত যেতে দেওয়া হয় না।
আর এই ওয়াটারফলটা 24 আওয়ার্স এরকম 365 ডেজ এরকমই এই সেম ভেলোসিটিতেই ওয়াটার ফ্লো করে। এই ওয়াটারফলটা এরকমই থাকে।
সব ওয়াটারফল 7 স্টার ফল পর্যন্ত শুকিয়ে যায়, কিন্তু এটা চিরকাল একদম 365 দিন এভাবেই ধারাবাহিকভাবে চলছে। এটা হচ্ছে এদিকে এক রাজার বাড়ি। এই যে ঘরটা, এই ঘরটা পেরেক নেই, পেরেক ছাড়া বানানো, উইদাউট পেরেক।
Okay, now this is the main entrance. Before entering, I would like you to give the information about this place. So, first of all, we welcome you to this place. My name is Donket and my last name is Lyngdoh. Actually, I belong and brought up in the village of here, where we call it Mawphlang village. And you should know Mawphlang also, it is not only a village. Mawphlang actually is a kingdom. Where in this Mawphlang kingdom, no, we used to have a king also who ruled this. Okay. Even till now. So even this forest also we call Mawphlang Sacred Forest. We add Mawphlang because this forest, it is located under this village or this kingdom where we call it Mawphlang. So the size or the area of this forest, no, it is 76.8 hectare. We can say like approx around 80 hectare. And then this forest till now it is only divided into two portion, which means in this whole particular part we have to cover now. This is under the middle part. The first part of this forest, that side, the left side from here,
Okay.
and then the last right side.
This is the middle part.
Yes. So the thing is that we call this forest sacred. I hope you understand.
Yeah, that is my question. Why it is called sacred forest?
The thing is that we call this forest sacred because we can say like sacred forest. No, actually it is a place of worship for the Khasi people, which means we can say, no, in the olden days, we can say all of the Khasi people, they are tribal.
Khasi people used to worship inside the forest?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Because in the olden days, we can say like all of the Khasi people, they are tribal, no?
They believe in this one.
No, not them. Because in the olden days, no, there is no church, no mandir, no temple to worship. So people at that time, if they want to worship, actually they worship the nature god, the spiritual god, but it's connect with nature. That's why no Khasi people in the olden days, they worship inside the forest.
Okay.
One thing also when we talk about sacred forest in Meghalaya, we don't have this single sacred forest. In Meghalaya, as you know, we have 3 tribes of the hills. That is Khasi, Jaintia, and
Karun.
but on this 3 type till now, no, we have 52 kingdoms. But over here, you know, since in the olden days, even now also, no, they have this rule that each and every kingdom, they should have their own king who rule that particular kingdom, and then they should have their own sacred forest also to worship. Like that.
There are 3 sacred forests.
50.
50 plus sacred forests.
Each kingdom, they have own sacred forest. This forest we call Mawphlang Sacred Forest because this forest it is under Mawphlang Kingdom, and also the people of Mawphlang Kingdom in the olden days used to come and worship.
Only the Mawphlang Kingdom people used to worship.
Yes. People like people from another kingdom in the olden days, suppose if you want to worship, they used to go and worship in their own forest. The thing is that people you do know about the other sacred forest because in another sacred forest they didn't allow visitor to enter. So that's the thing.
So by this time, this Mawphlang forest has been popular among people, right?
Yes.
This is the most popular sacred forest.
Yes, yes. The thing also because in another they didn't allow, no? This one is allowed. That's why this one is more popular. And one thing also with the local people from here till now, we still have a belief that there is a kind of a spiritual god or a nature god who still reside or who still protect this forest till now, where we used to call in local words Laibasa or Labasa. That's why you know from sacred forest, no, we can say like it is not good to take anything or to do anything wrong. Anything wrong, like say in Islam, or to do any bad thing like that. Because not only the visitor can do like that, even local people also, no, they cannot do anything like that. Because you know, we people from here till now, we respect sacred forest as a nature temple.
Nature temple.
So even we used to tell people also, if they visit here, that nothing can be taken out from sacred forest, but only one thing that you can take, that is a photo of the memories and prints of the forest memories. Okay. So even till now, you know, this forest is standing more than 700 years old, untouched. Untouched means it does not mean we cannot touch anything. Touch whatever you want to touch whatever we want to touch, but the thing is that we cannot take anything out. So inside this there are lots of things I will show you. There are, because it is a forest, it is all about nature. I will use to show some medicinal things we have here. There are some Rudraksh tree also there inside, I will show you. And I'll show you along with that place where the olden days used to worship. So now also we'll go till that place only. From that part we have to come back from the same part. So now we'll okay. If you peel inside the fruit,
Is the Rudraksh tree, right?
yes, big one. If you peel inside the fruit, you'll get that seed. So that is a Rudraksh. Okay. So Rudraksh also people believe Rudraksha it is a teardrop of Lord Shiva. It comes in the form of a seed, no? In a different places where we used to call it a mukhi. Different mukhi. Rudraksh, no, it starts from 8 mukhi, it until 21 mukhi.
Yes.
But the very common which we have here, we have this 3 mukhi, Teen mukhi Rudraksh.
Teen mukhi.
That Teen mukhi Rudraksh, no, it is a combination of 3 powerful gods. That is Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. 3 mukhi also it is meant for health, well and safety. Okay. Rudraksh, you know, each and every mukhi is, no, they have their own benefit. Okay. But as we know, the rarest Rudraksha and the most powerful, it is Ekmukhi Rudraksha. Yani single faces.
Single face.
Why it is the most powerful and the very rare Rudraksha? Because Ekmukhi, no, it belongs to the Lord Shiva. And then the other Domukhi, it is meant for strong relationship and bond of love. And we can say like any relationship, any love. friends, family, husband, wife, like that. And it is a combination also of Shivji and Parvati. And then Charmuki, it is to enhance communications for education, for students, for teachers, for people who achieve goal, and for businesses. And then Panchmukhi, no? Panchmukhi also is for a family, for a wearing. Okay. Five Mukhi also it is for 5 elements.
Yes.
It is like that. But nowadays, you see in market, mostly people make fake.
Yes, you're
They
right.
used to sell fake Rudraksh. The thing why people they make fake because the Rudraksh tree, they don't bear every year. There is a gap to bear. Some trees bear 1 3 years, some trees bear 1 5 years, 1 7, 1 10, or even sometime 1 12. That's why people they make fake. The demand are high, the produce are less. That's why people they make fake leaves. I'll show you it on the way where there is a Rudraksha with a fruit also. I will show you. This one, you see this one? This is fallen from this tree, oak tree, okay? This one, only squirrel used to eat this. This one, it is not eatable, mundane, okay? This one at the same time we used to call an ice age nut. Do you remember there is one cartoon movies, Ice Age?
Ice Age.
Yeah, so the squirrel used to eat this one, okay? This rhododendron tree, it is a medicinal tree. At the same time, rhododendron tree, it used to bloom flower, where we call it rhododendron flower. At the same time, rhododendron also there are 2 types of rhododendron. One is a shrub like bush type, one is a big tree like this one. This big tree we call rhododendron arboreum. Okay. So people from rhododendron flower, they used to make lots of things. Some people they used to make jam, some of them they used to make juice, and then wine, and then alcohol also, and then color also they make it. And even local people in the olden days, local people from here, from rhododendron flower, they used to make a natural lipstick. Okay. And even till now, some people used to make a medicine which can cure for heart disease. So at the same time, rhododendron tree, it is a state tree of Uttarakhand and Sikkim. Rhododendron flower, it is a national flower of Nepal. Okay. There are a flat stone on the top of this, which means this place from the beginning, it looked like bench. Okay. You see nowadays most of them are fallen down. Most of the flat stone on the top are fallen down due to earthquake. Because there is a big massive earthquake happened here in the year 1897. The same earthquake that happened to Elephant Falls. You went to Elephant Falls?
Yes.
See, Elephant Falls also they call Elephant Falls because since from the beginning, that one
Trumpet ship, huh?
rock look like elephant, but due to that earthquake, the elephant ship are broken down. So the same earthquake it happened here also.
And that's why the stones are inclined. Right?
Yes, yes. And then this place also at the same time, we used to call as preparation place. People in the olden days on this bench type, they used to sit, and then everything which is needed in the ritual, they used to prepare here. There is a belief also of Khasi people. In this preparation place, everything which is needed, they have to prepare here itself. Suppose if they forgot something over here, they still can go back home. That they take that things back here to prepare. But once they cross this, they cannot come back. They have to go straight to that ritual place itself and then perform the ritual. People from the fruit of this one, we used to make pickle achar. And till now also local people from that fruit, they make medicine for curing gastric and digestion. That for yes, here we have 5 of them, okay. Other food is that right, and then this is the fifth one. But this, but the ritual were performed by our forefathers in the olden days. We can say like it's a bit similar with that. Do you know that Bali Puja? Bali.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, it's an animal offering. Yani animals. But the animal were performed by our forefathers in the olden days inside the forest, They used to perform with a bull. A pure reddish brown bull with no scars and no spot at all. Okay. And even at that time when they perform the ritual also, there should be a man, where we used to call it a priest. That man who know how to perform the ritual. Not like common people can come and perform the ritual over here. Okay. And one thing also, people in the olden days, they used to worship inside the sacred forest only if there is a big problem, which means if there is a problem in a whole community or in a whole kingdom. Example now, if there is a plague, epidemic, war, natural disaster, only that kind of problem, and the good and well-being of the people of the kingdom. So this kind of place over here, there are 5 of them. The other 4 is that side, and then this one, this single standing stone here, no, this is stand for a landmark or the identification stone, which means just this stone shows that this is a ritual place. Okay. And even till now, this kind of sacrifice and all, they still practice even now. Okay, they still do, but nowadays they don't do inside this forest anymore. Nowadays they do in the village area. Nowadays, in the olden days, they used to perform with the bull, and nowadays they used to perform with a rooster. And even till now, that people who still follow that traditional religion, where we call it Khasi religion, they still perform a festival every year. That is like the traditional festival of the Khasi. But on that festival, actually, it is a kind of a dance, where we used to call in local words Kshaid Weitden. Okay. When we translate Kshaid Weitden, it means dance of a joyful heart. On that dance, if you see that dance, on that dance, the ladies used to dance in the middle, and then the men used to dance surrounding the ladies along with sword, which means it seems like men protect the lady. That's why we heard that not in our community, like here in Meghalaya, we follow, there is one system that we follow, that is matrilineal system, which means we the people over here, we take mother title property to the daughter, not the son. Okay. But over here, the youngest daughter inherit more property than the elder daughter. Like the house and all goes to the youngest. The thing is that why more property to the youngest daughter? Because over here, suppose if the elder daughter get married, the youngest daughter, she have to take care the parents. So that's the thing, more property also goes to her. And over here, no, we don't follow arranged marriage, okay? Only love, which means people over here, we have to try to search by themselves to get married. One thing over here, if you get, suppose now, if you get married with the elder daughter, because elder daughter, she didn't get more property from the family. We can say like, she got some land. Suppose if we get married with that girl, with the elder daughter, we cannot stay in her house nor in our house. Which means elder daughter, she gets some land from the parents. If we get married, we can make a separate house on that particular land. Okay. But if we get married with the youngest daughter, we have to move out and go and stay with her in her house with her parents. It's like that. So that's why local people over here. Sometimes some people, they said that we'll marry the youngest one because more property we get. We don't need to build house and all. Some of them like. Okay. And one thing also, have you heard about that in Meghalaya? Most of them are Christian nowadays. Okay. Nowadays we can say like 60 to 70 are Christian. The rest are people who follow that traditional religion. The thing is that why people converted into Christian? Because since from the beginning, at that time when all of the Khasi people, they are tribal, we don't have our own original script. We don't have our own alphabet. Okay. We don't have heritage. Which means at that time we can say like, we just speak order. But due to missionary, his name is Reverend Thomas Sherman Jones. He is from Wales actually. So he brought this Roman script or the English at the same time education. So since from that time till now, we use the same script way. That is a Roman script or English alphabet at the same time education. So people since from that time onwards, like slowly converted to Christian. Our alphabet and English, most of them are same only. Most of the alphabet are same. Only few of them we add, and then a few of them also we don't use. Like in English alphabet, C we don't use. Okay, C, F, Q, Z, that kind of alphabet we don't use. And then pronunciation of
So instead of that words, means that alphabet, what you going to use?
we instead of C we have K.
K.
Instead of F, no. Now we have it. We instead of F we have a P. Instead of F we have P. Okay. The thing is, one thing also like our pronunciation also, instead of A we don't call A. Here we used to call it A. Okay. B too we call B only. Instead of C we have K, and then D also D only. Instead of E we call A, and then G we call X, and then H we call S. Comes like most of the pronunciation are there. So can you pronounce this village? Here we call it Mawphlang.
Mawphlang.
Mawphlang. It
Mawphlang.
comes F, right?
F.
In your,
P.
but here we call P.
P.
We have P. Mawphlang. And then N and G also we have just one alphabet.
Okay.
N and G we call Eng. M, I'll spell it this village. Okay. M A W P S L A N. Mawphlang. It come like that. That's why people who come and visit here, no, they cannot pronounce.
Yes.
They pronounce with the F letter. Okay. Here it's P. We don't have that.
Okay.
Like that. So now we'll go a little bit downside. If anyone of you are interested with the pictures, we'll take some photos, some pictures, and then for that we'll go back. Or if you want to check if you want to see the another ritual place, there are another 4 that side, so we can just run it like that.
So these are the other places of worship, right?
Second one.
One,
That one is the third one.
that one, this one, that one, and then behind that tree over there. Memorial monolith or a memorial stone. Some of them we call religious, and some of them we call it rest.
These are the different types of monoliths, right?
Yeah, that is a different type of monolith. Religious, memorial, resting, or we have this one type of monolith or a stone also, where we call it a diverse. And when we compare the religious and memorial, mostly in memorial monolith, they erect one standing stone, like a single standing stone, and sometimes also they erect 3 standing stone with one flat. That just to identify as a memorial. One thing also, people erect a memorial monolith. Suppose now there is any hero of any family or of any kingdom, they erect a memorial stone to remember that personal man. But the religious stone, people mostly erect more than 3 standing stone and more than one flat. That's just to identify as religious. Which means if you see that kind of stone in like all around Meghalaya, no? Which means on that particular place in olden days, no? They do some religious thing or some ritual. If they erect many months. But 3 and single, that is mostly
Memorial.
So before entering the forest, there was 3 standing
That was memorial.
that one also we can say like
one was,
that one also we can say like it's a memorial or we don't know exactly. Okay, like
Assumption.
long time back.
Stone Age time.
Because since from the beginning also, no, that stones over there before we enter inside, there are 5 standing stones from the beginning with 2 flat. So due to the earthquake, 2 standing stones are fallen down with 1 flat. So now only 3 left we have, and along with that 1 flat. This is not a blooming season. In rainy season, actually, orchid used to bloom. Orchids, no one thing. Orchids, wild orchids. It is one thing also we can say like it is a type of a parasitic. Okay, because parasitic plant depend from another plant to get. So even orchids also they used to grow on another plant. So this one also it is a type of parasite. If you come here in rainy season, you'll get to see different type of these orchid flower, different color also. Here mostly actually wild orchids, no? It used to bloom twice in a year. One time, like in the month of June, July, and then after that in the month of October, September, October, and November, something like that.
So best time to visit.
Best time, yeah, we can say like best time here if you come in rainy season in any time, no. If there is no orchids, also lots of different type of mushroom. They have their own like we can say like own beautiful in their rainy season. On that time you get to see that one. On that time you get to see that one.
Every place has different. Story of the Sacred Forest.
Like one thing also, no, even we the local people, we don't take anything out from Sacred Forest because when we are young also, no, our grandmother, grandfather, they used to tell us a story about Sacred Forest. That suppose if you know that you cannot take anything out, if you take some bad happen, which means they can get a curse also from the forest. Okay, in terms of a disease or a nightmare and all, something like that. That's why even local people also, they are not taking out from Sacred Forest. So this also, it's a good thing, no, how to preserve nature.
Few moments later.
সেকেন্ড দিন দিনের বেলাটা পুরো ঘোরা হয়ে গেল। এখন বাজে ঘুরতে 5টা 5:10 আমরা নেমে পড়েছি ডাইরেক্ট শিলংয়ের মেন জায়গাটায়, পাঁচমাথার পুলিশ বাজার, সেখানে। তো এখন ওখানে বিজনেস ভালো, নাম হচ্ছে
Madras Camp.
মাদ্রাস ক্যাফে। খুবই ভালো, সাউথ ইন্ডিয়ান along with
And we cuisine. Different cuisine of ours. Cuisine. Yeah, there are two divisions. One is Madras Cafe, that is especially for South India, and the writer section at another cuisine restaurant that is for other things, Chinese or you can North Indian, you can try.
সেখানে দিচ্ছি আপনাকে, সে করে ভালো লাগবে, ভালো লাগলে ওখানে এলে অবশ্যই